open team tournament hosted by FoxFire, and let's just jump straight into it. I'm not even going to waste any time here. Same rules as last time. Teams of 2 fighting in best of 3s until the top team wins. And we haven't got that many teams sadly entering today, so in a way this is a good thing. I'm going to be able to stream every single match, so let's just jump straight into the very first game, which is Children of the Grave versus Gratuitous Snek. Just as soon as they join the lobby. And okay. Seemingly getting some extra spectators here. Just waiting on Raywat and Azure Ice. Oh, yes. Yep. Apologies, I forgot to switch the scene. But anyway, there we go. Okay. Invite has been sent. Raywat is almost here. Now, I'll quickly re-explain the exact rules of how team tournaments work. Imagine a standard best of 3, but each match is played by a different team member. You win your first match, okay, good. Team 2 are now, as their the first player eliminated, and their second player will take over. And so on and so forth until the best of 3 is over. And Grand Finals, however, will be a best of 5, though I will explain exactly how that works once we reach Grand Finals. Now we'll just see who is going first. Brentendo and Raywat make up Gratuitous Snek, as I believe they are both Hazama and Terraby players, respectively. And Rogal and Azure Ice make up Children of the Grave. Most likely seeing the Ragnar and Izanami, although I have a feeling maybe we'll see something else. We seem to be having some delays, but hopefully we'll be beginning the first match soon. Here we go, first match. Azure Ice versus Raywat. This will be Izanami versus Terraby. Two very interesting characters here. Raywat, Terraby, very aggressive, fast character, likes to get in, extremely explosive with his heat, and Izanami, not a character I've seen that much, admittedly, despite how popular she inevitably was in CF1. Not many people around the Edu Open play her. In fact, I believe Azure is the only one, as opposed to Tourney, where everyone has a pocket Tourney of some kind. Now, both of these players are pretty. I believe these players are pretty familiar. I think they've played against each other a lot. And I have a feeling Azure should definitely be familiar with playing against Tourney. As I've said before, everyone plays it, so very common matchup. Azure immediately trying to open up, zoning out with the Exodus Arc, unfortunately can't block and takes some hits. But we just reset back to neutral, and here it goes again, just more bit zoning from Izanami. Reiwa is really trying to get some hits in, but he can't get them confirmed. He's looking until all drops the combo. Loads of drops going on here right now, but he is in. Azure is in the corner, meaning this could be some big damage from Reiwa. There it is, full super. Quite a bit of heat packed up, this is gonna hurt. Enough to take round 1. You know, Azure is also without a burst. For a character so reliant on a mode without a block, that burst is quite handy. Now we're seeing role reversal. Azure has Reiwa traps, counter hits though, and trying to anti-air him. Catches him with that sliding blow, very tricky. Gets another one, and here comes the big corner combo. Big damage coming out. There's another blow. But now the rib cage set up. Goes for the grab, exactly how to counter it. And what a great conversion there. Burst early, but Ad catches Reiwa with the low. We're going to round 3. Immediate anti-air to a JC, but unfortunately just drops his ball straight out of it. Lots of strong neutral here going on. Neither character is really heavily approaching, but it's a big combo coming out, and another drop. This is just drop central right now, and slides. Tons of loads. And hey, as long as it works, I guess. Now, here we go, big corner combo. Yep, let's get another drop. Must be some sort of lag there going on. But here we go, is this big overdrive combo? No. It's the reversal super. Not looking good for Reiwa right now. They're having to deal with the rib cage Izanami. On wake up, and gets thrown. Azure taking game 1. Now, he has to deal with the Brentendo, though most likely playing his Azama, especially considering what he's named their team. Very different approach, though, this upcoming matchup. Hazama, a lot less straight up in the face, unlike Tourney. More long range, willing to play that zone, a bit more willing to play that zoning game with the chains. Now, if Brentendo loses this, Children of the Grave win and go on to the next round, while Gratuitous Snek will drop down to the loser's bracket. Yes, going for that Hazama. Now, apparently there has been some sort of lag. This could prove very bad for Brentendo. I mean, Hazama, very high execution character. Lag could be a severe problem for dealing with this character, playing this character. And even the intro here is significantly laggy. This could be bad. We'll get through the intros eventually, though, I promise. Opening immediately with Ribcage, burning that entire barrier. Reynolds was happy to let that happen. I mean, already down to about just over a quarter of barrier gauge. Got to be very careful about not overusing it. Easily end up in danger state. Just some general neutral right now, and straight up burst. Zama definitely happy to just play this long-range game and try to navigate his way around. Bits fired. Having a large amount of success right now doing so. Oh, but there it is. Can't get the combo started though. Okay, here's Zama getting some damage in. Gets counter hit 3C. And still, despite the lag, heavily hits micro dash combo. And what goes to Britain? Once again, more just long range. Both characters just happy to sit back across the screen from each other, just firing at each other. Zama is more advanced right now due to the fact that he's not firing it. It's not indexable mode. Just trying to navigate around the snakes, and it's just not working. Eating up every mix-up Nintendo is using. Is this gonna be a perfect? Nice combo into the super here. Solid damage, 3.8 coming out. And, oh, there goes the perfect hit. Use the perfect. With the Exceed Excel and just eats another 3C. Gratuitous Snek not dropping out into the loose bracket just there. But now, Nintendo has to face Rogal and his Inferno Divider. And as we all know, what happens? We know this player very well. We know what happens when he misses his Inferno Divider. He does another Inferno Divider straight away, as soon as he can. When the players are ready. Let's go. Will we be seeing his Ragnar or his Mai or some other pocket character? No, we're going straight for the classic, going for Nightmare Fiction. Something I'm sure Brent is very used to at this point. I mean, he's played a ton of matches against me, and I've played a lot of Ragnar in my time, so yeah. Although then again, me and Rogal play Ragnar quite differently. Of course, we're getting straight the Nightmare Fiction music as well. Zama definitely has to approach Ragnar a bit differently to how we've been able to approach the Tsunami in the last game. Leads the immediate JC, whiffs the Nightmare Edge and gets hit by another JC from Nintendo. Oh, 3C but can't go into anything. Getting opened up straight away and stuck in the corner. Oh, but gets fataled by the Blood Sign. And unfortunately, Rogal does not land combo. Overdrives past the Inferno Divider, gets a counter hit, 5C. Not able to get a solid combo off of it though. So many counter hits though coming out. Rogal is hitting the button, but he doesn't want to be. Round 1 goes to Nintendo with very solid round. Opens up with a Sig D, but it whiffs. Zadiega's through the wake up DP, and here comes the combo, here comes the damage. Getting so many mix-ups there, just blocks the Nightmare Edge, but that is minus. Another Zadiega, but this time counter-hitting the Inferno Divider, just straight to the super. Just mopping the floor with this Ragnar right now. Just hitting the low straight away, and that is it. 2-1 to Gratuitous Snek. As soon as Challenge lets me actually do the scores.
ちょっと何勝手に行きかけているんですか
Okay. Next, we shall move on to... Let's change it up. Because Gratuitous Snek could stay in for the next game, but no. Next up will be Poisonous Blades versus Team IQ. Just waiting for these players to be ready as well. Now then, Poisonous Blades are the exact same team that entered the last one, which was Legendary Fumford and Shiroka. They are against Team IQ, the very well known for their high IQ play team name, P, Scarlet and Lackey. That is a very scary team for someone to be up against, because you just rarely have the IQ to understand their level of play. It transcends beyond what most people could understand when it comes to neutral in this game. All combos, just everything. Okay, it seems we're starting up with Shuro versus Scarlet. Which means we're going to be seeing a Susanoo versus Relius matchup. Definitely seen more Susanoo in general. Quite a popular character, not to the same extent as Terramy was in CPEX though, but CF2, he has become quite a scary machine, hitting extremely hard and being able to just lay you out flat in about 5 seconds if you really let him. Relius, though, with his doll, might have just the tools he needs to deal with not getting caught out by this after the first place, but instantly bursts 2 hits in. Uses the doll to control Shiroka's movement mid-screen and getting a nice 3 points from and he's signed again. Shiro has had to burst. 2.4 coming up from 4, just 4 hits without a special move coming from Shiro. Just a silence with those damage. Wake up, super catches him, and now he's trapped in the corner. Relius in the corner is a very scary thing you have to keep that you don't really want to be dealing with. Catch the trigger, just solid defense, solid block, but he's escaped from the corner and here it is, just so many, a lot of mix-ups coming out, and Shiro just manages to fight his way through, just punching his way through the blocks essentially. Goes for the gets caught by the sword blade and now it's just forced to block the goal. Gets caught by the overhead, but the combo comes from it. You know, it can't quite finish his own combo. Like, the only seal he's unlocked right now is the Sonic Spin, but here comes the big combo. We get something nice out of this. He's trying to get sword. No, he's not. He doesn't unlock anything from this. But that damage is rising quickly. So much forced to block. When the overdrives through it and the Exceed Excel, it whiffs and gets caught by the goal in doing so. Air throw in the corner. Oh, goes for the purple throw. Goes for the purple throw, Luke. And that is a disrespectful way to take that round. But just take it, come on. But oh, Fatal, he's angry. Back in the corner. And he's got the Grand Viper. Where's it gonna be? Where's it gonna be? Oh, there it is. Rapid cancels it to keep the pressure going. There's very little room for Scarlet to move. Good blocking there. Starts to revenge. Bursts to just keep him in the corner. Does not want to escape. Counter assault though. Sorry about that. But Relius was using the doll to force Shiro to block. Can't keep it up forever though, he's already out of Dolby. That fatal counters the spin! We're just back in this corner situation. He's getting completely beaten up on, and Shiroka taking the game, taking the match. The game on the match. If he won the whole match off of that, that would be weird, and would be the most inconsistent rule set ever. Be better with words than me, especially if you're solo commentating. Seriously, it's not good. But now, Shiroka has to deal with Lackey, the Kagura, the Black Knight, highest IQ character in the game. How does one such as Susanoo approach this? Well, I would imagine similarly he beats the shit out of them. That's what Susanoo does. I'm more interested in seeing how the Kagura approaches the Susanoo than how the Susanoo approaches the Kagura. Getting that high quality music selection going on right now, and I do very much approve of Lackey's taste there. Very good. But I mean, I don't think Susanoo can win. He's Dora approved Kagura as an S tier. What could you do about such a thing? Let's see if that girl gets caught at the end of this, or gets turned into a soul by Susanoo. They just immediately backdash away from each other. Immediate overdrive from both players, but Shiroka does not block the Exceed Excel. There's a fatal counter with corner damage from Kagura with active flow. This is huge damage. 4.2k already. Shiroka on under half health, about 25%, and it's just going to be the fastest round then. There's no answer to this. It's a JC, I believe that is. I don't know Kagura that well, but what a fast round there from Lackey. Now then, once again, both backdashing each other. Goes Wyverns through the 6A. We're just here again. Big corner damage combo. Has to burst him out, because at least it's not overdrive this time. Just eats another wake up flash kick. Just once again, more corner damage. Very no answers to this. Just every as the counter is starting to get out, and there we go, just gets surfed on. Lackey taking no prisoners in the name of catching his girl. Don't get in the way of a Kagura player with the girl that's involved. They get that victory animation, there is a 99% chance they will win. 99%. But now, how does Kagura approach when face off against a female character? Bumford almost certainly going to bring out his Lander. Much different approach here. Much less aggressive of a character. Much more happy to sit back in the zone. How does a Kagura deal with that? I don't know, I can't answer that, I don't play Kagura. I'm not the most knowledgeable player in the world. I mean, what do you want to answer for me about everything? Well, because if you do, they're in the wrong place. I'm not the person to talk to. I believe the loser of this match goes, yes, the loser of this match drops down into loser's bracket. Every loser goes into loser's bracket, but they will go into the losers round 1 face off against Children of the Grave. So let's see. Blocks the flash kick, gets counter hit. Kagura immediately bursting. Goes for the 16, but gets caught by the Wyvern. Comfort 4 being somewhat aggressive, trying to go in, not just relying on his sword. Lab is not quite as capable of doing that as News do it. Just eating quarter combos just like Shiro did. Gets caught by every mix-up. That was once again another very quick round. Just trying to keep him pressured with the sword blade. What's good see normals? They're not. There's a gap in them. For a flash kick out. Back to neutral. Counter hit JC. And there's 60 just pushing from the back corner and eating more high damage corner combos. Coffin is forced to burst using Lexi Edge to try to defend his way out of the corner. Counter hit with Sword Blade, but unfortunately can't get anything off it. Wyvern's just going straight through all of the attempts to do swords to zone. And Team IQ take the game and move up to the semi-finals. Next up, we're going to do losers round 1, so we're going to have Poisonous Blades up again versus Children of the Grave. Let's update the bracket. Blade's still here and ready. We're just waiting on the Grave shop. There's Rogal. Just Azure. And there they are, ready to go. Losers round 1. Whoever loses this is eliminated from the tournament entirely. And seem to be getting started any second now. Here we go. Shiroka versus Rogal. Once again, Susanoo and Ragnar. Going to be quite the aggressive game here. Both these players play really in your face, and both of these characters are very good at doing so. And it seems they accidentally picked Auto Stage. But unless it's extremely laggy, I'm sure it will be fine.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1 action.
And speeding back, jumping away from each other. Rogal starting some immediate aggression. Jiro in the corner wall finds his way out with a tail whip 5B. Wake up DP though. And tries to go for 5D again to concede himself in doing so, putting Shiro immediately in back to flow, making Susanoo's already high damage even higher. Eats the mix-up, and tries to wake up Carnage's, but gets DP'd through it. Nice DP from Shiro right there. Perhaps Shiro he's both got the spin going, and going to be unlocking that DP again. Nice damage coming out from Rogal 2.5. Needs a diver edge, but back in the corner, but no, air dashes out of it. Tries to pressure with that blood side. Pressure reset with the dead spike. Just slowly getting pushed back to that other corner. Health usually in Rogal's favor, but no, starts trying to zone it with 6A, but gets Cardiff's DP way, but no. So many wake up DPs. DP City. Once again, just trying to play footsie with that 5B. Has another early burst. DP's the blood side. Watches the wake up divider. Just back in that corner situation once again. Goes for the purple grab for that big increase in damage. 4.4. Gets caught by a 5B and just 2.8k to escape the corner. Gets anti-aired. Unfortunately doesn't quite do it. Whiffs the Carnage Scissors. And just take the game from it. The players seem to be okay with playing it on that stage though, so if that's the case, then I'm okay with it. How is Azure going to approach this huge godly figure known as Susanoo? Let's find out. Not going to be seeing any of the Shiroka Terumi in this session, maybe. I think it's going to be all the Susanoo. Hakai Shin, the song that doesn't get started till the match is already over. Steal words from something. Your opponent's connection was lost. Okay, it seems we have had a disconnect from both Rogal and Azure. I will check if everything is fine. Are they going to be reconnecting? On the plus side, this is like 2 minutes for me to rest my throat. I wasn't coughing like until I was really commentating. Okay, there we go, we're getting reconnected now. Azure is back, I don't know if Rogal will be coming back. Okay, no, we're just gonna jump straight into the game. Fair enough, Rogal was already out for this round. Where were we? The Susanoo versus Izanami. Very godly battle, but which one of them is the better god? I love the intro to Hakai Shin so much. I mean, in addition to one of these being a god, though, they're also all might, so you know, Shiro's quite a bit in his favor. Okay, immediately getting opened up by Izanami though, carried towards the corner. Overdrive, both of them overdriving, gets the grab, and how much damage is going to come out of this combo? It's into a Grand Viper. That is some nice damage coming out right now. And we're into the ribcage, but burning down that barrier. Breaks it once again before running out. Very good. Trying to block the air, but not getting hit by many of these slides. Quite a few of them. Is that a crush trigger? I don't know. I'm still not very good at commentating Susanoo, but I don't think anything will beat the time I have to commentate a Susanoo like mirror. It's just, that was just a mess. But Shiroka taking round 1. Oh, there's the 3C opening. Into Exodus mode, can't block. Oh, overdrives. Keeping that corner pressure, gets grabbed out of it. Is this going to be that same big combo? Nope. Whiffs it. Actually, he doesn't have overdrive, wouldn't have been able to do that ground line. But getting another combo back out of the corner. Ribcage up. Gotta be careful. And there's the super. I see super takes away ribcage though, unless I'll be realizing. But there is the big Susanoo damage in the corner. Get every counter hit going. Overdrives, catch them with 5B. And no, 5B City. Shiro on a rampage. It is gone. And yep, as I said earlier, with match is over just as we get past the intro. And with that, Poisonous Blades go up to losers round 2. Okay, next up we're going to go back to winner's side for Pot and Ram, Tier Investigators versus Gratuitous Snek. The loser of this next game will go on to face Poisonous Blades in losers round 2, and the winner will go on to the semi-finals to face on with Team IQ. Now, Pot and Ram Tier Investigators, you've not seen them then. This is Bootleg Megaboss and Nekogami. I have not seen Nekogami much in BlazBlue, though I'm familiar with him from Guilty Gear. But I know for a fact that Bootleg recently came back over to BlazBlue from Guilty Gear, playing, well, what would you expect a Pot player to come over from Guilty Gear to play Taiga? Of course, it's Taiga. Who else would it be? But okay, we're just waiting for. Okay, we are ready. Both players, both teams are here and ready to go. Who is up first from Pot and Ram? Ah, okay. Seems Bootleg will be going first. We're going to see a Taiga versus Hazama matchup, I believe. Now, we've already seen Hazama, we're already very well familiar with Nintendo's excellent Hazama, but Taiga. One of the most commonly seen characters, quite a few scary tools. Especially with a man who knows how to play his grapplers, knows how to play his Potemkin. Some experience does pass over, even with the difference of the magnet gimmicks, but not a... Don't count him out, because he's much newer to the game. CF in general. This Taiga is scary. Very scary. Really going with the super jump, catching him in the air. Oh. Tries to sledge, but gets slowed through the armor. And wake up, command throw. And we're magnetized from the gadget finger. trying to go for another grab, pulling him in with the magnets. Bursts through it. And right now, Hazama just trying to dash around him as much as possible and wear him down. Taking massive health bar, that is not the easiest thing to do. We're in the corner. There's some damage coming out here, but lands in the command grab again. Back full screen against each other, trying to block the Taker's buttons. There's the sledge. Backdashes through the Snake. Sparkle's fired though. Getting some lag. That's sad, but net play, not much to do about it. Blocks the stars, picks up. Back the tech wheel. Does not quite kill, no terror break here. Another back to tech wheel, does not get anything with it. And there's the Zadiaga. Will he be able to hit the full-up despite the lag? Yes, he does. Here comes the Snake jump. Ooh, does not quite manage it. Spark bolt's fired. Still magnetized. No meter though. From Bootleg. Gets need for his trouble and wakes up into JB. I think that's JB anyway. I can never remember. Now 2. Together, just staying far back. Brett playing very defensive, very scared of Hager. Until he's got his Spark Bolt ready. Feels safe to play that range. Stance mix is coming, has to burst it. Damage somewhat adding up. Top Collider, magnetized from the blocks, 2D. Overdrives begins the overdrive combo, getting some health back from the ring, but not that much. Very high health overdrive time. Again, playing the distance game, dodges the Spark Bolt. Now just wearing him away. Catching a lot of resistance, and Zadiaga, but still gets caught by the Magnetech wheel. Back dashes through a Snake once again. Oh, can't do it that time. There we go. Tado taking the round, taking the game versus Bootleg. Now he's gonna have to face off against Nekogami, and as I've said before, I don't know what to expect here. I'm not that familiar with Nekogami and BlazBlue. I mean, I would go by his lobby avatar and say that it's a bullet, but you know, people don't always play what their lobby avatar shows. I mean, Shuro is on Terraby. I mean, yes, he does play Terraby, but he did not play it throughout this match. Raywan here is the Tartar that is actually the Terraby. I mean, well, Tartar's not a playable character, but he has the Arakude mask, so yeah. Here we go. Let's see what we're getting here. Ah! Bullet. I love seeing this character. You rarely ever do. But they are fantastic. Loads of potential explosive damage. Despite the fact that she's low tier. It's just a great character to watch. I love everything about this character. I don't know how much Brunt has played against it in CF. He had a decent amount of experience against the character in CPEX, but this is not the same Bullet that was back in CPEX. She's better than she was back then. At least after CF2. And let's begin. Oh, opens up 5 deep. Super jump back out of it, but still gets the mix up. We're in the corner. Very scary place to be against bullets. Strong damage in the corner, especially when she's got a level up. Gets Mikoletted. Still seems to flag the overdrive raid, but gets caught by the 2C. Celix's blocked. Luckily gets a backdash back away. He's gonna try to start, but just getting caught by JC. Plus 5D, and that leads into a counter hit 3-6, but bursts out of it. He's trying to fight his way out of this corner. Gets reversaled. Tries to wake up attention to the Flutsuda, but it's not involved. Vulnerable. Needs another wake up cunning shear. Interesting round 1 there. Both players were not at their best, at least I would choose. Oh, the 60 mix up goes for snap out, doesn't work. Full screen distance again. Bullet using that afterburner to reach level 2 heat. Look at both players very scared to do anything against him, but still seems a little laggy. Well, goes for the overhead part of Sars, but gets reversal from it. And the Xenix over here is all here. Oh no, he's not in action. So I can never tell because it puts them into whack throw the moment it hits. This is fine. But very, very close. Very low health on Bullet's head right now. Successfully DPing through the stance, picks up 7, but gets caught by the sneaky low. Sneaky 2B. JC opening into a solid combo, getting the level 1 heat from Afterburner. We're in the corner. Here comes the big boy damage, the big damage. Well, it's quite scary, especially the solid enough mix up she has. Overdrive rage through the 3C though, getting an immediate exceed excel, almost switching, but gets caught by the blackout. This is over. This is just over. You do not mess with this character. 50 hate on wake up. Just respect them on the wake up. They've got 50 hate in level 2. It is the scary thing to be dealing with. But they're not out there, they've still got Raywalk. And I'm sure he is more than capable of fighting. I'm absolutely sure. We're gonna have a good match. This sounds sarcastic no matter what I say, goddammit. I promise you I am not being sarcastic. I am not good with words and I am not good at solo commentary. Tourney versus Bullet. This was like my CPEX experience in a nutshell. Like, all of it. Like, 90% of my matches would have been this.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Okay, once again, jump back straight away, try to block the 5D and gets a good stomp combo off of it. There it is, mistake by whiff, but can't quite get the ending. We're bursted, and now we're in the corner. Raywalk trying to fight his way out, gets successfully does so. There's a health run, he's losing it quickly off. Goes for the Sega, but on choice, but there we go, gets his air combo ender this time. Wake up, super DP. Good choice. Huge health lead right now. Just getting though mixed up in the corner. This is a good chance for Bullet to come back, build up the heat level, just mix him up to death. Overdrives through, blocks the Exceed Excel. Having to deal with his bullet pressure, and Blue dies just straight up drive. Very close round there. Goes to the command grab, gets hit out of it. Back in that corner situation. Corner carried by the Michelet. Oh, goes for the grab. To another Michelet. Snappad's taking him out of the corner. Oh, with the second one. Keeping him in that corner, getting that damage adding up. Not that much for the second Snappad. Same move duration. Blocks the wake up overdrive DP, but does not block the Exceed Excel. could be what Raymond needs. Oh, that gets blackouted. Well, the Serpentine does not kill, and Part 2 cannot kill. But gets a blue beaten JC. And with that, that Pod and Rams clear their way into semi-finals to face off against Team IQ. Okay, let's just put the scores into the bracket. Next up is Pod and Ram versus Team IQ. Semi-finals. Still best of 3. Just make that clear. And there, you can see my wallpaper for a second because they won my wallpaper and they were sold. It's great. Today. Okay, I'm just waiting for the others to show up. I am such a good professional host. I mean, CB commentating at Evo next. There we go, we're jumping straight in. What's first? Scarlet versus Bootleg. Will it be the Relius or will it be some high IQ sub-character of Scarlet? So, I mean, it could be anything, don't it? But it's looking like we're getting the Relius. Was somewhat hoping for some silly high IQ sub that we've never seen before, but see, he's playing it safe. Highest IQ character he has. I mean, of course, Relius has a high IQ. He is a scientist. He does scientific things. That requires him to be smart. So this is science on very high IQ matchup. They just poke it out and tries to use the Golden Freshman, gets hit. Just caught by Tagan Normal. Just getting caught by everything. Scarlet is getting. Scarlet's pad is dead. Alright, let's just see. Okay, we're having a restart due to Scarlet's pad dying. As soon as they're ready to quickly end it. Yeah, Scarlet's pad is dying. It seems. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. He's going to try to play keyboard. Highest of IQ methods. I mean, it is basically a discount hitbox. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to get the real match. Just as soon as Scarlet is prepared. Okay. Looks like Scarlet is going to have to check the controls very quickly. Probably going for a much safer character considering he's having to deal with an alternate control scheme. Although Ragnar is not a bad character to deal with Taiga. Nice range to bully him around with. Case in point. We're going straight into the command trap. There goes a quarter of Ragnar's health already. Barring lifesteal, of course. All it needs the counter hit Sledge, and Rahu's already down to about half. Life of the 10k versus Taiga. Photo dividers through the ground. Just getting completely hit by everything. Getting the mix-up going now. The basic health back combos is all he needs. He can just hit enough of them and DPs. Oh, goes for the throat, gets command grabbed in return. Whiffs the reversal into a big combo here. 4k! And another blocked reversal, but no punish this time. And just Bulik just quickly dealing with it. Scarlet evidently not used to playing on keyboard. It is all down to Lackey now. Can the Black Knight power his way through this huge red man? Oh, well, actually, not even using the default Taker color scheme. Do you get what I mean? I'm assuming they're trying to find the pass button now. Okay. Here we go. Lackey versus Bootleg. He had to alt F4 out of the game to pass. That's something. That is something. How now then? Let's get down to business. How is Taiga going to approach the Kagura? I have a feeling this is going to be an interesting one to commentate. At least it's something that is not the most familiar with seeing these characters played. Oh, as I said earlier, the girl intro isn't played. You don't get in the way of Kagura. That's happened. You just don't. You're asking to lose. Both sitting far back, Kagura's trying to catch him out. Playing some guile here. Oh, there's the teleport into a nice combo. Blue beat though. Still, damage adding up. 3.4k overall, we're in the corner. Kagura just has to play this quite defensively, but it's really slow defensively, almost like a guile. Seed excels through it against another 2.2 added on top. Barely. Like eating every mix of them. Will this be a perfect? Yes, it will. A bit more of an aggressive opening here, but there we go. Back to the whole just feeling each other out, just poking at the low. How does one commentate this? This is more footsies than Street Fighter right now. Oh, there it is, the rapid. Nice solid combo. goes for the Genbi but gets defeated by the meaty projectile. And there it is. Blackie just making... I was going to say quick work, but let's face it, that was the quickest. There has been way quicker than that. But hey, maybe Kagura versus Bullet is a way different matchup. Maybe it's much faster.
規律ある試合をお願いします。バレット、神楽さん。
Okay then.
The wheel of fate is turning.
The traditional Kagura way of intros. Alright. Jumping straight back, straight into Afterburner level 2, but gets caught by that long range blow of Kagura's. Blocking well against him though. Bursts straight away out of the anti-air. Tries to 3-seam but gets caught out of it by the air. EK! Just off of that counter hit. His jumping drives slowly fall. Seed excels through the 6D. Just not taking any prisoners right now, but damage coming in. Nekagami trying to push him into the corner. Cutting shears through. Just through that. Back in the corner. Exactly where Nekagami wants to be. He won the cutting shear knockdown. See themselves but gets caught with going for the low 3C. Lackey one round away from going to the grand finals. Whiffs the flash kick, gets fatal 5C'd off of it. In the corner, off the snap pads. This is going to be big. Blue beat 4.1k. Still gonna just comboed out of it. Well, level 1 heat, it still could just go straight back. But no, getting comboed again. And we've just gone from corner to corner. This Kagura is just unrelenting whenever it gets. The moment I say that, of course, starts getting caught. Oh, purple grab into Rage Aggressor finisher. Match point for both sides right now. Immediate burst. Try to zone out with the projectile, control the space with the anti-air. After burning all the way straight to level 2, but gets just caught by another fatal counter, but it traded. Lots of counter hits right now. That extra damage will be adding up fast. 10% extra damage they deal. He's lost that heat from overtime, but he's building back up. Afterburners to level 2. Overdrives. Just tries to play defensively with the split shooter, but it's not working out. Blackie's not careful now. He's going to get blackouts. But no, he's not going to let that happen. And it is over. Team IX2 go on to the grand finals. So then, let's jump back down to that losers bracket. To losers round 2. Gratuitous Snek versus Poisonous Blades. Stream lag, huh? What is going on? Sorry, 1 minute. Let's just get in here. Now then, both of these teams have a lot of Snek going on. All four of them play in some form, even though Comfort is most likely to be playing his Lambda. But we might see a Hazama come out from him. Just might. Which team has the best Sneks? We can only find out by having them fight it off. But welcome to Gratuitous next. Come back from their defeat against Pod and Ram to get the rematch, loses round 3. Or will Poisonous Blades continue the loser bracket run and make it all the way to the grand finals? How are we starting this? Shuro versus Reiwan. Oh, nope. It's just passed. I'm gonna assume that was the game, being the game. Okay. Ooh, Fumfun versus Reiwan. Is this going to be Lambda versus Terami, or are we going to see something else? Lambda versus Terami. Fumfun is not taking any chances by messing around with the song. And I don't blame him. His Lambda can be quite scary when he's having a good day, when he's playing at his best.
The wheel of fate is turning.
Hey then.
1.
Let's see. Immediately aggressive starts, expecting the air backdash. Probably Reiwan going for that anti-air, but just eating swords, going straight to the corner. 2D gets caught first straight out of it, catches the instant air dash out. With the 6D into a corner combo, but unfortunately drops it. Back out, but solid defense. Oh, gets caught by the counter hit. D. Goes for the stop, dice Snake bit whiff into the proper ender. He's building up fast. Rapid to go for it. Goes for the purple grab, and it is not tagged. And just goes for the loop. Can't quite manage it though. Keeping the pressure up. You see the toe was blocked, but goes for the punch. Needs DP. Calamity swords it back, but gets caught by the air unblockable 6B. And he gets the good defensive needs. Nope. Another air unblockable. Should have up barriered. Back barriered. Round 2 though. Less aggressive start. Still gets caught by the 6D swords. So it's set up in gravity field. Trying to block the sword blades. Doing very well. Another one. More sword combos coming up. This damage fast. We're already in the corner. Goes for the 5D, but goes over it. Legacy edge to set it up. Goes for the sword, makes up. Gets the overhead sword. Just pressuring really hard with the swords, especially the sword blades. Comfort's just really controlling Reiwan's movement. Does not have an answer. Add DPs through the Rasenga. Gets caught with the C moves and unfortunately so much corrosion that it did very little. Oh, goes to below, just reverses through with the Calamity Sword. Great performance that round. Fun. Now we go. Anti-air to an air juggle. Pressure's on. Jumps the command grab, gets the C's, and just There is noticeable lag though going on here. There, I know. Yeah. Juggling him. Trying to block very well. Can't jump the command grab this time. That's a full bar meter though. All that fuel to lose. Firstly, does not want him to escape the corner, but eats another Calamity Sword. Blocks it, he rapids it. All that meter's gone, but we're still in the corner. Puppet trying everything he can to escape, but really solid defense. Tries to jump the command grab, but is way too slow on doing so. Overdrive, and there it is. Exceed, excel for it, and Bumford takes game 1. Gratuitous Snek 1 game away from being eliminated. And, okay. How is Brent going to approach this Lambda? Now, I know for a fact these two play with each other a lot. I mean, I know, I'm usually there with them. These two are normally my co-host. I'm normally the co-host for these two for main events, but I'm doing this one solo, so they've been allowed to take part. And they've played against each other quite a bit. But it seems the thing to play is on somebody else. Right, there we go. It's sorted itself out. Knowing Red versus it wouldn't surprise me if you picked something else as well. No, going straight for the Hazaba Lambda. They have played this a decent amount, I know. Both characters find to play at that longer range, but Lambda is better at that mid-range, but that Hazaba does not like to play at. However, it has all the tools to make sure that never actually happens. And we're immediately in the corner. Just Hazaba pressure going on. Oh, gets the overhead from the starts. There's a combo off of it. Can't get the full thing. Goes to the overhead again, gets blocked, but then sneaks in a low under it, and there it is. Another bike dash 2B. Goes for the purple grab and a very quick round for Pretender. Not wanting to be eliminated just there. Not bowing down to his other host. Goes for the effects of command grab. Gets the air juggle. We're already in that corner again. Rolls away. Now trying to control him out with swords and having an okay time. Instantly burst, Murakumo style. Another Murakumo burst just from Hazaba this time. We are back in that corner. All the way. Adding up so much pressure. Bumford does not have the answer to get around this. And that'll be it! Making very quick work of Bumford here. Now he's got to fight off against once again against the god. Shiroka's Susanoo, which as we've seen many times already, is quite scary. Once again, the loser of this is eliminated.
る試合をお願いします。スサノオ、狭間隊。
How differently is Suzama going to approach Susanoo? Character is very, very different. Much bigger, much more aggressive, much more willing to just run in and punch you in the face. Also much better at that mid-range, I would say. Lots of longer range buttons. Just more solid buttons all around. Just nice mix of all that stuff.
The wheel of fate is turning. Iberi, 1, action!
Catches that run immediately with a counter hit 3C, but can't quite get the combo. Overdrive, still catches some jabs. Getting that pressure going. Trying to carry him straight to the corner. Does not give a shit about the overdrive, that gives no burst. Still though, 3k beats her straight back up. Now, life sealing a little bit of that up, just that overdrive ring better. Carrying it straight to the corner. Strong pressure gets fatal count at 6 speed. Sadly, Shiro can't get much of the combo out of it. Ooh, there's some freezing. Oh dear. Both characters, players being respectful to each other, try to feel it out, wait till it's improved. Which it doesn't seem to be. Unfortunately, this is the problem of running a net play tournament. You just can't do anything about these sorts of laggy situations. Sometimes, especially some people with unstable connections, there are just times that people who have the tendency to have their connection just die at the worst moment. And that Brent forfeits. That means Ray1 and Brent are both out. I think, anyway. Yeah. That means I'm going to have to give... Alright, I know what... Okay. Yeah, that's it, I'm going. The win goes to Blades. Quite the, not the win they were hoping for, I'm sure. But in these sorts of situations, there is nothing to do. Anyway, losers round 3. Losers round 3 is Blades versus Hot and Ram, who are already here. And the winner of this goes on to the finals. Losers final. This is Losers finals. Winner here goes on to the round finals to take on Team IQ. We're going now immediately jump into Fogford versus Bootleg, Lambda versus Tager. We're going to have Sector 7 off. Very sciencey team once again. Not quite as sciencey as either a Tager Mirror or Kokonoe versus Tager would have been. Or Elliot, I mean, as I said earlier, that's a very science one. Definitely going to be seeing probably a lot more of the Zona side to Lambda during this. Does not want to be close against Tager, get command grab and die. He's doing whatever he can to control the movement. It gets immediately opened up by the moves of Tager. That standing low is quite unpredictable. quite awkward to deal with. Just forcing him to block all these swords, catching him with the low, instant burst. He's got the Spark Bolt ready. He needs to be a lot more careful with the projectiles against that. Very strong, very fast projectile. Arbors through it, hits the sledge. We get burst straight away from Confident. Trying to carry him forward with the swords. Just catching him with the overhead, but can't quite get the combo off of it. Trying to play defense, losing that legacy edge, which counter hits. Getting some damage. Keeping him in that corner. Oh, gets a reset. Damage is adding up fast. He drops it, but constantly keeping that pressure going, and Fulik just has no options. Here we go, going for that instant air dash grab. We're once again already in that corner. Confident is not messing around. Keep controlling him so heavily with those swords. He has to block so much. Barrier is warding fast. Goes the overhead but can't get anything off of it. Here we go. Just gets another combo going. It's the wake up Calamity Sword though. Just more sword combos just tearing Stagger apart. Bursts but does not connect. And gets beaten by the purple grab. Okay. Once again, falls to Nekogami to try to fight their way out of the loser's bracket. They want that rematch versus Team IQ. But Hopford and Shiro both stand in the way.
The wheel of fate is turning. Iberi, 1, action!
Okay, opens immediately with the Mikla, expecting a 5D or something. But does not get. Oh, but catches him that time. Mikla and grab that actually can hit him in the air, but with crouches. Keeping that pressure going, already in the corner. Early burst. Miklet's through the Saw Blade, but. Oh, just constantly losing Mikla to engage. We're already in that corner. Oh, overhead. Corner combo here, adding up damage here. Fast. Calamity Sword is blocked. And that is a dead land, but that was a very fast round. Relatively fast. I was too focused. Sword combo adding up inside that gravity field. Try to wear him down. Oh, getting the corner reset going on. He's got both levels of heat. Nicholas through the gravity field. Providence just trying everything he can to wear him down, but Nekogami's blocking so well. Legacy Edge, draining through that barrier. That is gravity field to control him out, catches him with the JC, but can't do anything off of it. And Providence just trying to backdash away, gets caught by a Nicolette capture. It's an overdrive into Rage Breath, so this is it. Comfort is gone. He is now down to Shiro to fight off this bullet. This is also a revenge matchup. This is exactly how it went last. This is also similar to how it went before. Shuro trying to fight off this bullet. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. That was Snek. That was true to Snek that fought him around. I remembered the bracket wrong. Once again, we've got that Hakai shit going. Are we gonna get past the intro today? Doubt it, but yeah. Feeling each other out. Trying to getting some early burst from Nekogami. Does not want to get hit by Susanoo, and I don't blame him. But now Nekogami keeping that pressure going. Just trading hits, getting blocks, getting a couple of straight hits on there. Overdrive combo from Susanoo. This is going to be huge. Air combo ender, round life 3.9k. I was going to get a safe ending. He's eating another combo as a result of it. Now the roll is switched. But Nekogami eats the reversal super. He has some seals along. This is going to hurt. Not quite enough to kill, but he's definitely very low. Goes for the God Press. Can't quite get it. Now he's being joggled back. Bullet definitely has the damage to harm through that health bar. But Watieba using the JD to control forward. Overdrive raids against eats and exceed Excel. Health is very low. Reversal supers and gets caught by the low. Nekogami surviving on the magic pixel. Let's get the JC going for it. No early burst this time to fight off this early damage. Overdrive still quite a ways out without actually close, speeding up that regen. Whiffs the wake up DP. He's going to eat some nice damage as a result of it. Sure has a lot of seals right now, and this damage is adding up so quickly. That's it. You just don't want to be in that corner against Susanoo. If you're in it, you need to get out of there ASAP. Let's go, chicken there, jump, but once again, we're just back at the base and just trading low hit combos. Early bursts, do that. There we go, there's that big corner combo. Both of these teams definitely not wanting to be eliminated. Just trading huge damage, corner combos, overdrive, throw reject miss! Air ender. Oh, against the mix up, and that's it, Shuro takes it! Poisonous Blades going on to the grand finals. Alright, grand finals time. Poisonous Blades versus Team IQ, getting that rematch. But now, this is best of 5 with a slightly different rule set. Slightly different rule set. The only difference really comes from it being best of 5. Each team has a single backup life, which is what enables it to be best of 5 in the first place. And they can choose which of their players gets to go that second time. Player 1 beats Player 2, it beats Team 1. Player 1 beats Team 2, Player 1. Okay, we get round 2. Team 1 beats Team 2, Player 2. Team 2 then has 1 life they can choose to either give to Player 1 or Player 2 for their third match. That's how it works. It's not that complex actually. Just waiting on Team IQ to show up. Okay, their Team IQ are just being slightly delayed. There's Lackey, we're just waiting on Scarlet. And there we go. Going into that best of 5. We're going for the Scarlet versus Fomford openings. Grand finals. I see what we're going for. Is this the way? Is this how we're playing this now? Has Scarlet ascended? Has he understood? Has he seen the light of IQ? How to play with smarts? I think he has. But now, though, we have to see, because Team IQ have had their time. They've been able to sit around, watch, get an idea of Poison's Blaze, because who have done. But they are pumped all the way from their losing run. I'm sure of it, and more than willing to fight at their best. So many flash kicks. I think he's being caught off guard by this not unorthodox Kagura. Trying to just play defensive, not get caught on by anything with it. Getting a quarter combo going. Nice damage adding up. Very much. Is this going to be enough to kill? No, not enough. Needs one more reset. He's going for... I genuinely am at a loss for commentating this, because what can I don't know how to commentate this unorthodox Kagura. I mean, other than just Fomford is just doing everything he can to keep his quarter combos going, and I think that damage add up so fast, I guess, but you know, I keep saying that that's very generic at this point. Like, what do you really say? I mean, playing this because charge works on a keyboard? Relatively simple? I don't know. I guess. Game 1 goes to Fomford. Fomford and Shiro will need to reset the bracket coming from losers. Meaning they will potentially need to win. They will need to win a minimum 6 games in order to take the tournament. Meanwhile, Team IQ sitting in losers, they're comfortable enough to only need to win 3. Fomford versus Lackey. This is going to be the same matchup, but with a less unorthodox Kagura. I say less unorthodox, but it's Team IQ. I think they live for the unorthodox. I mean, that is the entire reason Scarlet and Lackey even teamed up, is to stop themselves from running into each other for their unique matches. They're very unique matches in previous Edo Opens. The Fomford is going to have to approach this one very differently.
The wheel of fate is turning. Iberi, 1, action!
Being patient, back walking away, eating a wyvern straight away. Early burst does not want to go into that corner against Kagura. He remembers last time. But here he is again, getting command grab. Nice damage. Kagura is not that bad at damage before, by everything I've seen. Another command grab though. Buffett is going to get perfected at this rate. There it is, the distortion, just sealing it. Perfected. Go again, catching him 5C in the air. Just trying to control it, move with gravity field and swords, doing a good job of it, playing a lot more defensive. Kagura's going to be awkwardly trying to feel his way in. I mean, well, how else are we going to do it? But he's potentially in a risky spot here. He's in that corner. Avoiding the projectile, catching him with spare normals. Overdrives through it and catches him with a very nice succeed itself. That active flow, setting up a legacy edge, going for that offensive there. Catching him off guard. Gets caught by Wyvern though. Still, he's just making all the right decisions right now with his buttons and adding up damage fast. He needs another Wyvern, heavily expecting an M from that 6D. Lackey pushing him all the way back to the corner, going for that, trying to just catch every attempt he's got to escape, and making a very good job there. Blocking the Calamity Sword, I think this is it, overdrive, there's no burst allowed. And there we go. Almost throwing it, but not quite. Lackey takes game 2. Now we're getting Lackey versus Shiro. Pretty sure Shiro is definitely going to be looking for revenge as well. More violently as well, I mean, as I've said many times, Susanoo will just beat the ever-living crap out of dude. Isn't a match point that each team still has an extra life to give.
The wheel of fate is turning. Iberi, 1, action.
Getting an immediate counter hit from Lackey there, going straight in. Already 3k damage, just like that. And already pushed into that corner. Catching him with that counter 5C. Now Joe just using that 6A, maybe trying to get some, just gets another counter hit. Oh, but Lackey has now cornered himself. Sure he'll be able to keep him there. No, he's going to get overdrive raided into an Exceed Excel. He's coming against someone, he needs a counter hit, and now Sure just carrying it back to the corner. How does it feel? How does it feel to be 3.4 himself, he said. Oh, getting caught. This is just an outright slugfest. Two guys, massive hitboxes, throwing massive damage at each other. Now, if only there was an Azrael. Now I'm not going to Lackey. How's it going to be this time? Lackey now trying to just get him. Amazing puzzles with, but gets caught out. Overdrive raids through Shiro's DP. Another Exceed Excel. Shiro not having it, just gonna get thrown. Giving a combo in return, he's got that DP. Constantly pressuring him in the corner, getting it. He's trying to get it sealed, and just Shiro unrelenting right now. As I said earlier, this is just two dudes just trading blows like it's nobody's business. Getting caught with those nice range. Burst out, don't want to be in that corner. Got that level 3 dash attack though. But I don't know how these ones are going to be able to get the throw, but now we're in the corner. Ground Viper active. There's the big damage. And he lands the ender. Overhead though, we're still in that corner. Sure have survived enough. Going up against this Kagura though. Gets caught by the sneaky low and back he takes game number 2. I have lost. Oh shit. I think that's game number 2. Fuck. That's game 2. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, Blades need to decide which member are they gonna have their second life on. Definitely figuring it out who has the better chance of dealing with this Kagura. Score is current. That was game number 3, not game number 2. I'm an idiot. I can't numbers today. It is currently 2-1 up towards Team Canoe. Oh, they are going with Fumfun. Fumfun feeling more confident against the Kagura. Tournament point towards Team Canoe. Ah, yep. He's told me, Fumfun's just said that they flipped a coin in order to decide. See, now that putting their entire tournament life in the hands of fate. Just throwing it into the wind, not even all the luck. And I'm sure it will do very well for them. I'm confident. I have utmost confidence in Fumfun right now. Once again, this is tournament point for Team Canoe. Just trying to go overdrive raids, and there it is, immediate Exceed XL. Blacky going straight into that active flow. Fumfun tried the same, he just gets blocked. There's that damage adding up very quickly. We're already in that corner situation. Fumfun on about 30%, 35% health. Not where he wants to be. Oh, guys, for that purple grab. Trying to just keep the pressure with that sword blade. Preventing his approach. Definitely play very different. Legacy edges out. Using those swords. Catches him with the pizza cutter. And he takes round 1. Fumfun not wanting to back down just yet. First immediately trying to say it, get out of that corner, and it's definitely done well. Catches him with the overhead. Blocks the flash kick, forcing him to burst straight away. Okay, very nice JC combo. Try to carry him back to the corner, but not quite managing it. Another blocked Calamity Sword though. And he's getting some damage off of it. And all the way back to this corner. This is just, these matches are just the corner in a nutshell. Oh, but health very low. Slight health advantage going towards Fumfun. Catching up with the swords, trying to just can't keep the combo. Unless, oh no, that is the Legacy edge. Also pressure, and Fumfun takes it. Okay, now the Team Canoe need to decide who are they going to. I don't like. Team IQ need to decide, are they going to have Scarlet do their game or Lackey? They're going to stick with the Lackey, as expected. I mean, Scarlet is kind of out of action right now. It's control the dying and all that. Now this is it. Still tournament point towards Team IQ. However, Thompson only needs to take this to reset the bracket. And then have to fight them in another full-on best of 5 set. Media aggressive start from Lackey, but it's all blocked in command grab whiffs. Thompson attempts to exceed Excel out, but it does not work. That's strange. Trolley's moving with that gravity field, pushing him away. Definitely trying to do what happened last time. Nice pressure using the sword. Goes for the grab after his dash. Like he's ready, jumps. Eats the Calamity Sword this time. Gets mixed up after the flash kick. He's getting launched all over the screen right now. And gets air grabbed. Lackey at tournament point. One more round needed. Eats the Wyvern max range. Again, goes for it. Gets some nice mix up with his overdrive. Takes him. Oh, is this going to be the one that goes all the way back to the corner? Not quite. Good defense though. Lackey unable to punish it. And there, JC Lackey King. He's going to say like, no, this is my corner. You aren't allowed to put me in the corner. Another blocked Calamity Sword. And this could be it. Lackey certainly has the damage. Showed it before. It gets mixed up. Oh, Comfort on the Magic Pixel. And Wyverns through the swords. That's it. Team IQ take the tournament. Very well played by everyone, especially Comfort in those last 2 matches. What a match there. Whew. That was an intense final. And the scores are submitted. Anyway, before we wrap up, I'm just going to congratulate everybody who took part, even with the slight hiccups such as Lagnian, Star, Brent and Ray were having to drop out due to just the unplayable connections. Scarlet's controller committing suicide halfway through. Some of these things are just unavoidable, especially in a netplay tournament like the lag situation. But let's go over final scores, shall we? In last place, 5th place, I mean. I don't like saying last place, that sounds very negative. 5th place, we have Children of the Grave being knocked out, loses round 1 by Poisonous Blades. In 4th place, we have Gratuitous Snek by forfeit. Once again, against Poisonous Blades. Man, they were on a complete train through Loser's Bracket, knocking people out because in 3rd place, Pod and Ram, Tier Investigators, Nekagami and Bootleg played very well, made it all the way to Loser's Finals, but then lost to Team IQ. And then Poisonous Blades in 2nd place, as I said, a hell of a Loser's Bracket run. Going all the way to Grand Finals, all the way from losing their very first match, eliminating practically everyone else, but they could not beat the IQ. Team IQ win the tournament, and just well, I'm sure everyone played very well throughout this whole thing. But I really have to give it to Fomfun and Shiro, for it sounds like I'm doing nothing but praising Fomfun. And Team IQ in general, just very well played throughout the whole thing. And this has been the second team tournament. I'm sure there will be more in the future. Depends. They're not going to be the most regular thing. Maybe every month or two or so. Every second 2 or 3 months, something like that. But we'll have to see. We haven't quite got the next main Edu Open event planned yet, though I'm pretty sure we'll have that ready soon. And he will announce that when that's up and coming. And this is it. This has been FoxFire. I will see you next time.